From News Channel 7, time for 7 First Alert weather.
Here's something rather unusual. An undersea volcano in the South Pacific this morning near Tonga has generated tsunamis across the Pacific. At this point, no major damage anywhere, but they have noted anywhere from 2 to 4 foot high waves crashing into Hawaii. And so a tsunami advisory is also in effect from Southern California along the entire west coast and along the entire coast of British Columbia and Alaska as well. And it's going to stay in effect until Tuesday because tsunamis can continue for several days across the Pacific. Even Japan saw a slight rise. On the islands in Hawaii, some of the island areas saw up to 4 foot high waves, while in Tonga, people had to run to higher ground because of big waves that were crashing on shore. Well, meanwhile, we're going to be seeing a lot of sunshine today, especially at higher elevations. So if you head up to the ski resorts, you'll find good snow up there. Nothing new in the past week or so, but plenty of snow up there for you to enjoy. Looking up toward Bogus Basin, a few high clouds overhead, otherwise a little haze down below, but pretty nice this morning, although a little cold. It's 25 degrees in Boise with a southeast breeze at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Just a bit of a wind chill there to make it feel like the teens. Mid to upper 20s throughout the Treasure Valley overnight and this morning, and in the mid-20s in the Magic Valley. Teens in most of the mountain communities. Stanley down to -7 right now, so pretty cold up there in the sub-zero temperatures and some fog. And fog extends not only in the Stanley area, but also up around McCall, and a dense fog advisory is in effect for some portions of the Magic Valley eastward past Burley. And at the same time, an air stagnation advisory has now been extended to Monday afternoon for the rest of southwestern Idaho up toward McCall and into southeastern Oregon. That's because of the temperature inversions that are in effect that are trapping some smoke and pollution down in the valleys, and it's influencing our air quality. Right now, air quality indexes are in the moderate range from McCall to Weiser down to Garden Valley and Idaho City, and in parts of the Treasure Valley. Yesterday it was yellow as far as air quality. Right now we're seeing green or good air quality from Meridian out to Nampa, but that could change. And it's moderate from Boise into Twin Falls and good in Sun Valley. So we have a high pressure system parked over the west coast and extends over the interior west, and Idaho's included in that, so it's keeping us dry and mostly clear, but we're seeing it back off a little bit to the west coast, so a northwesterly flow around it is bringing in some high clouds across our area. No storm systems of any consequence, so no big changes coming our way, and keeping the inversions clamped down in the valley areas. So look for dry weather to continue through the entire weekend and into next week as well. For the Magic Valley today, we expect to see the morning fog clear away, giving way to mostly sunny skies and high temperatures rising to the low 30s into the mid-30s, depending upon where you are. Jerome, Twin Falls, and Burley up to about 34, 35 degrees. Gooding at 36. Up in the central mountain areas above the inversions, getting into the upper 30s. Even Stanley, sub-zero this morning. Fog will clear away, getting into the mid to upper 30s this afternoon. Sun Valley around 38, but 21 in Fairfield, still in the inversion today. Low 30s to the upper 20s across the Long Valley from McCall to Cascade. Areas of fog this morning, giving way to fair to partly cloudy skies the rest of the day. Council, some patchy haze and fog around with low clouds at 32 degrees. Riggins at 47 today. In the Treasure Valley, areas of fog this morning, especially out toward Weiser and Ontario, diminishing as the morning goes on, and temperatures climbing to the upper 30s to near 40 degrees throughout the Treasure Valley this afternoon with fair to partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow and Monday, much the same thing. Upper 30s during the day, 20s at night, areas of night and morning fog and haze during the daytime, and staying in the upper 30s to the low 40s through the rest of this next week. The inversions may weaken a bit by Thursday, but after that, high pressure strengthens again by next weekend and lasts into the following week of January as well.